Oh man, is this my first YouTube stream of the day? No, I think I did one earlier today. What up, what up, welcome, welcome, welcome. This will be a good stream. We're gonna hit 6,100 today, and then hopefully get that road to 10K, which is gonna be difficult. If I actually want to hit 10K, I gotta do double the amount of streaming I've been doing, which is also gonna be difficult considering school starts tomorrow. But there is a way to get through this. Just gotta lock in, focus. I have school tomorrow. Damn, I feel like everyone does. I feel like a lot of people are gonna hop into this specific stream because this stream gives off procrastination energy. This stream gives off, oh, we all got school tomorrow. The funny thing is, it's the last time I actually feel that with you guys because I'm in college. You know what I mean? Not as much because college is way different, but still, you know, tomorrow I'm walking into a classroom where someone's going to teach me things. Crazy, right? Hope you make it to 10K. Oh, thank you, thank you. But this is the first time I'll be going to classes when I'm also getting paid online. So I feel like the experience is going to be a little bit different. Maybe I'll be able to, like, appreciate it more. I don't know. We'll see how the hell it all goes. I got an exam tomorrow, so I should not be up this late. Exam? What, isn't school, like, just getting back? You get exam first day back? That sucks. Was good. So I did a bunch of TikTok streams today, and they didn't go really great. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? In general, today posting did not go great. I feel like a lot of people just weren't on the internet. I posted on Instagram if y'all want to check that out, but not a lot of people saw it. It was just, you know, one of those days. I was gonna get an exam on Friday, but school closed because of snow. Oh, I got you. Hey, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. All right. Hey, what's your TikTok account? It's Jake's Takes. It's in my link tree in my YouTube bio, so just go to my bio. You should find it in there. Or Instagram as well. I have a lot of to do today and edit 5 vids. Good stuff. It's overwhelming going back to school after the weekend because I feel like I look terrible. Well, what you got to do is just, you know, maybe go a little bit deeper into those thoughts. Be like, why do I feel this way about myself? Is it because I haven't been doing what I said I was going to do? Is that possibly it? Or is it more of just you know, an external thing going on? Hi, what up? Was good? You're cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How old are you? I'm 22. What up? Welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm doing good. Was good. Oh, thank y'all for the subs. So yeah, we're gonna hit 6,100 subs today. That'll be pretty hype. You have a girlfriend? I'm single. You have abs. Yeah, I'm trying to maintain my abs. You're so cute. Thank you. Okay, let's chill out with the spam. Like, what the fuck? Like, why y'all gotta do that? I got a little bit of sun today, especially on my back. I feel like my back's definitely getting tanner. What up? Hi, friend to be there. What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome was good. How's everyone's day going? I told y'all before, the energy this stream is given is definitely like, I don't know, procrastination. Hey, what up, my comment? Hit the gym today? Nah, I did sprints today. I'm hitting the gym tomorrow morning. What up? Hop on. Rust Gamer? Nah, I don't do video games. Can you flex? Nah. If you want to see me flex, you can go. Oh, thank you for the gift. The Lego. If you want to see me flex, you can watch a bunch of my videos or TikToks or Instagram on my Linktree, link in bio. Tons of videos. But let's more go intellectual route this stream. Who should the Raiders? I don't know. Good morning, my love. Okay. I have to wake up around 2 a.m. Nice. Let's go tomorrow. Yeah. How are you, bro? I'm doing good. When are you gonna end the live? I don't know. You see content with up. You don't like games? That sucks, bro. Bro, I used to be addicted to video games. Look at my old YouTube videos, okay? This used to be a gaming channel. But I realized that it's not for me for at least a long period of time. It's not my grind. Doesn't mean I can't play video games with my friends every now and then, but definitely not right now. Okay? Look at what I used to do, okay? I know video games probably more than you, bro. I know video games probably more than you. Well, I don't know. That might not be true. But I probably know them longer than you. But just look at my old videos. You can see what kind of person I was. Video games was everything to me. And then my life became everything to me because I turned my life into a video game. I started upgrading my character and trying to win at life. That's why I always talk about winning at life. See what I'm saying? You see where that comes from? See, it all circles around. Who will win Texas Steelers? I don't know. He's mine. Hey, what's up? Where are you from? I'm from South Florida. What's for now? What's for you now? I don't know what that means. I get it, bro. I promise. I know both too. Bro, the people we already fight over you. How old are you? I'm 22. Do you have Snap? I don't really use Snap. Like I said, if you want any of my socials, it's on my YouTube link bio. Like my bio in YouTube is I have my link tree, and then you can see my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Discord, and my Discord is starting to pop. So if y'all want to talk to me like with a group of people and like actually really grow as a person, I would definitely recommend joining that. What up? Like, what are you into now? I'm into winning at life. I help men in their 20s boost testosterone naturally through diet, lifestyle, and training. So I like working out. I like being healthy, eating healthy, being in nature, helping other people do the same. Bro, your muscles. I get jacked and play video games. No biggie. I think you can do that 1000%. But for me personally, the video games stop me from pursuing business, like making money. So I probably could play video games and still be ripped, but it's more the money thing and like time with money. You have big muscles. Thank you. Cute. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you. So cute. But we won't fall for a fat. Oh, girl, please. What the fuck? What's your cycle? I'm not on roids. Flex. I'm good. What's good, y'all? Ooh, Cashman's in here. You a fitness coach? Yes. If you have any questions about that, you can shoot me a DM on Instagram or TikTok, or you can join my Discord where you can also talk to me on there. But yeah, I help men in their 20s specifically boost testosterone naturally through diet, lifestyle, and training. So the diet parts like red meat, fruit, raw dairy, and honey, avoiding processed foods. The trainings, high intensity training, calisthenics, slow and controlled movements, compound movements, and then incorporating, maybe other things like MMA stuff as well for cardio maxing and lean maxing, sprints as well, explosive movements. Depending on what you like, it kind of caters towards you, but lifting weights is definitely important. 4 to 5 days a week. And then okay, we talk about diet, training, and then the third thing is nature. So getting in the sun, putting your feet in the grass, okay, looking at nature, not looking at screens all day, not looking at your phone all day, not playing video games all day. The mindset behind it, how to have a cutthroat mindset and be like, I'm going to do this till it works. I'm not going to be like, oh, let's take it, should take a month, should take 2 months, no, I'm just doing it till it works. That kind of mindset. Then, things to avoid to boost testosterone, things to do to also boost testosterone. All of those different things, we kind of go over all of it. I made a couple of videos as well, and I'm making a specific video this Friday talking about my entire transformation. But if you want videos on the 5 ways to boost testosterone, I made a video about it 4 videos down 4 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Let's give it up. Welcome. Yeah. But you have big muscles. Broke, keep on doing what you're doing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I am a little broke right now. True. Flex, I'm good. Oh shit, dude. What up? My bad. I'm missing the stream. But thank y'all for the subs. We're getting hella new subs. Much appreciated. I'm just trying to read everyone. Flex, I'm good. I'm trying to raise you. No, you're good. Hey, why are you saying stranger? Can you flex the muscles? Like I said, if you want to see me flex, so many YouTube videos, so many Instagram, so many TikTok videos. Right now, let's just stick with like intellectual stimulation. Flex right now. No, I'm good. Snaps. I don't have social media. No, I don't do. Okay, why no flex? You're huge. Oh, thank you. No, I'm good. Kids in the rat nest makes me feel old because I don't get. Why should Jake? Are you a trainer? Yes. Why should I eat for massive fatigue periods? What should I eat for massive fatigue periods? Okay, so like if you're talking about right after a workout, high protein and like good carbs. So I would recommend like low key if you're a bigger guy, maybe like a 1.5 pound ribeye and then like 2 sweet potatoes. And if you're not into that as well, maybe like, 2 cups of rice, like a big meal because your glycogen is going to be fucked when you have fatigue. So you want to eat like massive after. You know what I mean? Holy shit, you grab me up. He's in your shirt. Okay. Oh, nah, bro. One class all day. Yo, what's up? Jake, it's David. Did you hear what happened to favorite meal prep? I don't do any meal preps, but I do my favorite meal is steak and fruit. That's what I do all the time. Just red meat and fruit. Either steak, burgers, and then pickles. Maybe rarely, but sometimes I like to incorporate onions, and I always do fruit with it. Either mangoes, blueberries, or apples, and then honey with it. And then I do raw dairy with it, like raw milk. I'm getting raw milk Wednesday, so I'll start doing that again. I stopped because I was in Florida for the winter. What up, what up? Why are your pupils so large? I'm happy. I'm happy. Do you guys not see? That means you're happy. That means you're a happy person if your pupils are big. Or at least at that specific time. Shut up. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's true or not. What up? Series broken. Said Lily. Those abs are air for real. What? No. Fine shit. OF, no. Play ISO King. Play King ISO. I don't know what that is. All body. What up? You're big, bro. Thank you. Creepy ass people asking about. Yeah, what the fuck? Do you have your laptop? No, it's like over there. But I want to get through these chats first. Cash, can you flex? Not right now. Reality. Bro, get off the live and go sober up. You were supposed to do calisthenics live today. Was that supposed to be today? I think I said I might be able to do it today, but I ended up doing sprints today. And I was low-key, like maybe I wanted to do a live sprints, but honestly, I'm not good enough at them, or at least I didn't feel like I was good enough because I haven't done them in so long, so I just did them in privately. But I'll stream it like another time. But I did sprints today. I want to do the calisthenics live maybe like a week from now because I'm doing a Rumble boxing sesh Thursday and I want to record that. What up? Welcome. Hit. I prefer test. What up? I've been good. How are you, Riley? Like here, thank you. Waiting tomorrow? Tomorrow is back and by. Ribeye is too fatty for post-workout. Nah, here's the thing. Ribeye is good when you want steak fat, okay? Fat is really good because fat has vitamins in it that's going to help with testosterone and cholesterol, which is actually going to help you get leaner, okay? Steak fat is really, really, really good for you. It has a lot of good nutrients in there. I promise you. And steak fat will never make you fat. That's not a thing. What are your best carrying? How many push-ups? I eat a shit ton of steak fat. I eat more fat than most people on earth. Like when I'm eating my steaks, I eat ribeyes. When I'm eating my burgers, they're like 70-30, and I wish they were like 50-50. And I have fat capsules too, so I literally have vitamins that have fat in them as well. So I'm a big fat guy. I'm definitely a fat advocate, a steak fat advocate, animal fat, not obviously not other fat like bullshit fat. How many push-ups can you do? Like 50 in a row, 500 in a span of like an hour. If you're a fish only guy, you'll. Yeah, I'm not a fish. I don't do. I'm 2 pounds of red meat a day, but I do incorporate fish sometimes. Sometimes like oysters if I'm like at a restaurant or something, but rarely. Recently, it's just been the red meat to be honest, which is fine. I like that. What up? I'm here chilling, bro. What up? Good to see you. What up? What do you look like without filter? I don't have a filter on. You're the best. Thank you, 100. Do you know any K-pop groups? If you do, please tell me. So there's mine before the Great Cash. Scott was in here. Scott was in here before you. I'm pretty sure. But Cash will get it soon. Cash has aura. I got you, brother. Yo, what up? What up? What up? I used to bully this dude in high school. Damn. What's school? What up? What up? I like both of you like it. All right, what up? You look tough. Thank you. Brother, that yesterday. 6-7 a lot. Cash, just stay positive, and I'm sure he'll make you moderator at some point. I'm not getting special. Okay. You're not Fluffy. Her kid. My sister asked me to do this. It's that. Got DB trunk haircut. You ever had manhood taken from? Scott doesn't know I am. Rock on, brother. My brother died yesterday. Sorry about that. I've seen you a few times, Cash. Stay positive, brother. How old are you? 22. Hi. Yo, Scott, what do you do? How much you bench? I've been benching like a year and a half. I do 85-pound dumbbells. I only do dumbbells now. Finally found out I need that money you owe me. You're so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for all the support. I got through all the chats. Let's go. Let me drink some water. Jesus Christ. All right, let's go. Sub, thank you. Have you tried both of them or flex? You're not going to die. I don't like flexing when people tell me to flex. I like flexing like on my own. Like it feels weird when someone tells me to. Then I don't want to. I don't know how much I love your family, but okay. It's gonna be good. Have you ever been? Oh, thank you all for the subs, man. We're gonna hit 6,100 very soon. I didn't realize how soon we're gonna hit it. Welcome back. I noticed that you've been gone a while. A little bit, but not really. Hello, what up? Why don't you bench anymore? I hurt my shoulder like a year and a half ago, but I low-key want to get back into it because my shoulder, I feel like it's not recovered, but I feel like I could get back into it. I low-key want to make a video, seeing where my like maxes are at. Are you single? Yes. Bro, your eyes are like really pretty. Thank you. Are you single? Yes. What up? I'm wearing singing cash. You look like Scott Kress. What up? Hi, man. Bro's flex. Are you single? Yeah. Why don't you eat? But I don't know what that is. Bro flex. Okay. What's with all these flex? Let me look at my computer. Let me see something wrong with it. All right. My number one fan, yes. Yeah. Thank y'all for the subs, man. Thank y'all for the subs. We got to keep it up, bro. We're literally only 30 away. That's crazy. 30 subscribers away from the goal. Let's get it. Is that why you don't flex your shoulder? I guess. For real. Or I just don't like flexing when being told to flex. I could flex my shoulder because this is the shoulder that got hurt, right? This one. So it could be flexed, but it's just, I don't know. You look like a person I used to message on Discord. Guys, I have Discord. I literally have Discord. I made it 8 days ago. Join it. It helps you level up. Let's do this shit. Come on. I've been putting some good stuff in there. He's so cute, though. Jake Pyre all the way. Hell yeah. Jake Pyre. I remember that. That's OG talk right there. That's like 4 months old. What up, Lex? Yo, cool chain. How to get abs as a female. Been trying for a year. Clearly doing something wrong. It really doesn't make a difference if you're a female or a dude. I just think it is kind of harder for women. But, like, the exercises don't change. Like, what's the most effective exercise doesn't change. I think calisthenics is very effective. I think weighted sit-ups on a diagonal bench, like, slow and controlled is very effective. So a lot of people get this big misconception that abs are, like, toning and quick reps. Very, very incorrect. It's long stretches on your abs, like a hold like this, like a calisthenics guy, and then you stretch out your abs, or you do knee raises and leg raises. That's what gets your core really tight. Also doing stuff like MMA, paragliding. There's so many different ways to get sprints. There's so many different ways to get your cardio good and your abs, like core really tight. Even my sprints that I did today, I felt it in my core very nicely. And I used to work at American Ninja Warrior Gym, and that's when I had my best abs because I was constantly doing calisthenics, swinging from monkey bars, doing pull-ups, holding and then stretching here. That's what's going to get your abs really where you want it to be. So try that out. Don't think like quick reps, toned. Toned is a very odd word to use. It really doesn't make any sense. Like, just think, I want good abs. I'm going to stretch and slow and controlled and really stretch them out. So the pull-ups, the leg raises, and if you think about doing sit-ups, do it on a diagonal. Throw a weight on your chest and then do it slow when you get up. Slow and controlled. And also, there's so many good ab workouts too, like 6 inches, where you lift your legs 6 inches off the ground and planks. Slow and controlled. Like I said, when it comes to abs, I'm going to keep repeating myself, slow and controlled, because that's how important it is. You know what I mean? The only effective, like, or not the only, but like I can think of an effective thing that isn't slow and controlled is the sprints. That's still effective for your abs because it's like core, but it's still explosive. That's the only thing because it's still a full body movement. You know what I mean? What up? Well, like here, put on a shirt. And then also like you can do like, you know, rowing and stuff. Like rowing's really good for your core, or kayaking. So much shit. Put on a shirt, Jake. Don't let the ladies open their gifts until Christmas. You know what I mean? I don't know. Thank y'all for the subs, though. We only need 30 more subs to hit the goal. Reggie B. fan. I agree. Thank you. It's worth it. Did you do 10 sets of eyeball training today? Do you know you VO2 max? I don't, bro. I don't. I probably should, though. Hi, bro. What is the chat? Yo, what up? Hey, man. I'm new to the gym. You think I should deport anyone? You look like Benson Boone. I just get that a lot. Hi, what up? W mods for cleanup. 1+1. Bro, come on now. Laundry day, bro? Not today. What up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank y'all for the subs, man. We're about to hit 6,100. Let's get it. We got to keep it up. Keep it moving, though. Cannot lose momentum now. Seriously. I'm going to deport reality. Who wanted your favorite food, pizza or burger? Are you asking what's my favorite? Burger. Bro, this guy, come on. Oh my gosh. I just got rejected. All right, good chance to do some push-ups, reflect on life, and get better at life. Use that motivation to win at life. You got this. Do sit-ups help for abs? Of course. Slow and controlled. Weighted, though, and diagonal on the bench. Okay? Keep it very slow and controlled. Favorite restaurant? I don't really have one. I just like nice restaurants with good steak. Hi, what up? What's stream even about? This specific stream is just a stream kind of just saying was good, ask me anything, kind of procrastinating tomorrow's school day. I got my first day of classes tomorrow in college. So I'm just kind of talking with everyone. You know, I feel like a lot of people are procrastinating right now, probably looking for like something to do before class. So I don't know, just vibing. Not very informational today. Just very chill stream. If you were to visit one city, what would, I don't know. Do you have any new Wolf stuff? Nah. What are we supposed to be? What's your favorite class? I don't think I have one. I mean, when you asked me, like, as a kid, my favorite thing was PE, obviously. And then, but, like, if you're asking, like, an educational subject that you had to be taught in class, it would have to be, like, history or human geography or something. But I never liked history, like World War I, World War II. I always thought that was a stupid thing that, like, we emphasize history on. Like, why didn't we go, like, 2,000 years back or, like, 100K years back or, like, 1,000,000 years back? We did that for, like, maybe 1% of the lessons talking about, like, Pangea and shit. Like, that should be, like, 5 to 10% of it, you know? So I always didn't like that. What about, no, again, was that beer? No, it was water. Are you sure you don't? Race size for single mothers. How long have you been working out for? Like 3-4 years. Do you think World War III is gonna happen? I mean, eventually. Like, it's inevitable. Love the hair fro. Thank you. He's a senior in college. He's not in high school. No, I am a senior in college yet. Pretty sure on, goddammit. I am good. Hi, you look sweet. Thanks. Thank y'all for the subs. We only need 27 more subs. Hit 6,100. I'm not gonna lie though, this stream feels longer than, like, you know, I thought we've been streaming for like almost an hour, and we've only been streaming for 25 minutes. Why do you make your hair look like that, or is it natural? Sea salt spray, really. Major in IDS, interdisciplinary studies, business, and communication combined. How old are you? 22. Did you just hit the ball? Nah. Please make sure. major in college, like I said, IDS, interdisciplinary studies. Favorite band? I don't have one. Who do you think our first opponent will be when World War III starts? I don't know. I don't know how that whole thing's gonna play out, to be honest. Seems like what's gonna happen though is Russia, China, and the USA are gonna kind of compete as much for power, and then we'll kind of go from there and see what the fuck happens. What pushed you into changing your life? Oh, a bunch of things. But honestly, one of the main things was just feeling so inadequate about myself, so weak, and just hating specific things that were happening in my life. And as a kid, you picture how your life's gonna kind of go, and when things start to not play out that way, you get confused, and then you start to think, oh, life is unfair. But then you think, no, I need to work harder for my goals. Like, you assume that things are just going to be handed to you, and then when you realize they're not, you need to work hard for them. That's what makes the switch. So for me, it was just coming to the realization that if I don't start working hard, I'm basically never going to get these experiences that I thought I was going to get without working hard. Like, I thought they were just going to be handed to me. Nope. No, you're not even going to get that. And the funniest thing is the way that my life has played out so far, all of these good experiences that I've had have come from me working hard. So now I've basically made the correlation that a direct correlation between working hard and getting good experiences. Is that true? It might be, it might not be, but I mean, that mindset has helped me so far, so I'm gonna keep it until, things evolve. I got into a fight with my grandma. Okay. Wait, what kind of, do you like dogs? I like dogs. Send this man money, you can get a shirt. Is there a specific goal you're working towards when you work out? For me, I'm just trying to get as strong as possible. That's my main goal when I work out, is just get literally as strong as possible. Strong as possible for my body weight. That's basically it. Which I've done pretty well. Like based off strength calculator, because that's what I go. I usually put in my numbers, and for my body weight, I'm top like 3%. So I'll take that for sure. Which it wasn't always like that. Like 3-4 years ago, I did the calculator and I was like bottom. It was tough. All right, he lives in Arizona. It's extremely hot. Yeah, that's true. Sorry guys, but Jake doesn't know what a shirt is. Don't ask about it again. Doubles on screen. Oh, thank y'all for the subs. Only 25 more subs hit the goal. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, Trevor. You just woke up? Nah. Was good. You have a favorite drink? No. Thank y'all for the support, man. Are you looking to get married anytime soon? Fuck no. I'm not looking to do that anytime soon. I'm looking to win at life, achieve my goals, and develop myself as much as possible. I'm not even close to even thinking about that. Dogs are favorite, plus I'm allergic to cats. No, dogs are way better. I feel like, I don't know. What's up, my guy? What up? But that's, what up? Welcome. Was good. Welcome. You have a favorite clothing brand? No. I don't even think about that, honestly. I'm kind of just like, advice for senior year, planning your future. Advice for anyone planning their future is to take a good look at the world and understand, like, what you actually want to do, and don't put too much pressure on that specific thing. But find what you like and just continuously do that. Don't make things too cut and dry. Don't try to put yourself in the one specific lane and route. Be open-minded about different shit. I know you have no kids rule, but you shouldn't teens be in there. Maybe learn to be healthier. Some should develop good habits. I'm a teen. I find your videos inspirational, entertaining. Look, I'm going to give you guys the breakdown of it right now. Okay? I put no kids in here specifically so I don't get flagged. Okay? If you're a kid and you happen to use your parents' account, there's absolutely nothing I can do to control that. I don't care. I don't monitor what you guys do. I'm simply trying to protect myself so I can say what I want. So you guys can do whatever you want. I just put that in there for me. If you want to use your parents' account, I'm not going to stop you because I literally can't. So there's no point. And same with if I kick you out too, or a mod kicks you out. get a new account. Like, I'm not telling you to stop watching the streams. That we're just saying that specific account can't say whatever you just said. That I get another account and watch the streams. I still think you should watch the streams. I just, like, I don't want people to not watch the streams or feel like, they they got kicked out. Like, that's not. Just do what you need to do. Okay, we all know what you need to do. You need to make a new account. Make a new account. You need to, like, sign in your parents' account. Like, just do it. Like, I don't control what happens. I'm just doing this to protect myself. You know what I mean? Don't get fucked about. No, I'm not. But yeah, no. This is water. Have you been to San Antonio, Texas before? Yes. I've been working out. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, what workout should we do for slimmer belly? I said, so the calisthenics, that's what I think. And also the explosive movements with the sprints, I feel like that's going to work too, because it's like lean maxing and cardio maxing. And, like a punching bag as well. Like explosive movements that are good, core movements. That's why I kind of recommend finding like the sport that you like or the cardio max that you like, because then you could have fun while getting abs or getting a slimmer belly. Is your YouTube dream job, or do you have a different thing? It's not my dream job, but it's definitely an avenue on how to get to my dream job. My dream job is to, like, own a facility one day. You know what I mean? I guess YouTube will be part of like a building block to get there. What do you think is the best way to make money if you're 13? Honestly, the age really doesn't make too much of a difference. I think you should just look up how to make money and then really go deep into listening to these people and find out what you like. So, if you're like, you literally just do as much research as possible and be kind of hardworking about it. Like, be a little bit stubborn about it. If one video, some guy says some stuff you don't like, then watch another video. Like, watch like 20 videos on it so you really learn about it. Don't just like give up on one video. That's how you really learn how to make money, is you watch a bunch of different people, because then you're going to start hearing the same things and then different things. You're going to start being able to call out bullshit and not. You're going to start seeing the same things being said over and over again. You're going to be like, all right, this starts to make sense. That's why it's good to listen to a bunch of different people so you get all the different perspectives, okay? So example, if you were to look to get into day trading, just give a random example, I would recommend you watch 5 videos saying why getting into day trading is the best thing to do, and then watch 5 videos saying why day trading might not be the best idea. Okay? Because then you're getting the perspective of both, why it might not be good and why it might not be bad, and then you can make your own assessment on that. My account has my dad's be it, so don't worry about it. I joined your Discord. Hell yeah, that's fire. Yeah, Discord's trying to blow up, and we're trying to put more people in there. If a moderator kicks you out, it's because spam on the wanted hate thing. Yeah. What up, Jake? I got some news. Sad news. I got cancer. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's very sad. I hope you are doing better, or I hope you get better. And if you need anything in the stream or any questions, you let me know. I'll try to inspire as much as possible. Don't worry, Jake. Everything's okay. I'm back, able to do 3 pull-ups and 1 push-up right now. That's fire. I love that. Can I get a shout? Shout out. Hell yeah. What's up, DC? Take routine. Lift heavy. Oh yeah. Wait. They can make us mods. In his link tree cash. Yeah. Eggs, ground beef, avocado, deadlift. Hell yeah. Fire. I subbed. All right. Thanks for that. Of course, man. It sure would help. Get your believability up. Interesting take. There's some truth to that, but it's not really. It seems a little inauthentic to me. Because even if, yeah, maybe that is true. And, I do wear shirts sometimes. But if I'm only wearing it purely to, put out something that's, I'm not a fan of shirts. And I explain my reason why. So it's just who I am. And if I could have my shirt off and then just more work on having my other stuff be more believable, that might be the better route. But it depends on what archetype you're going for. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of nuance to it. Let's go, brother. Wait a minute. The YouTuber who's live can make you a mod. I can make anyone a mod. Would you be a doctor or not? Fuck no. I would never be a doctor. I don't believe in that whole vibe at all. Say no to steroids. Oh yeah, Krusty Krab pizza is a pizza for you and me. Bro's consistent. You look easy to draw. Oh, yeah. Best protein and supplements, in your opinion? Okay. I'm not a big protein powder or supplement guy. I'm a big fan of real food. I think supplements and protein powder are literally to supplement if like you're in a rush and you need like a quick protein powder smoothie, or like you need supplements because you're running low on whatever. It's like the only supplements I do is electrolytes, magnesium, and fat capsules, which have like liver and collagen in it, because I don't want to eat raw organs. Okay. Like I don't know, I have a source for raw organs. So the only way to get desiccated raw organs is in those capsules. So those are supplements I do. But if I could, in an ideal world, I wouldn't be doing those capsules. I would just be getting it from the foods that they're desiccated from. You feel what I'm saying? So I really don't even promote any protein powder or supplements. I just think you should eat the healthiest, most nutrient-dense food, which is the animal-based diet of red meat, fruit, raw dairy, and honey. And then organs. From AZ. If I was any medical stuff, I would be animal doctor. You have a favorite cartoon? Regular show. Brother Shumi. Keep it. King, yes, brother. Hey, I have a question. Would you die if you drop on your cliff? Bros, this is already done. You don't like omega-3? I do in like fish sometimes. But yeah, that's the only time I really incorporate like salmon and fish or seafood. But really not that much. What up? Guys, I love world. If you can gotten that whatsoever, believe. I have a question. Trying to do a push-up. My arms are built like Q-tips, so I wasn't able to get all the way up. Do I eat protein bars or something like that? Fix. Okay, bro. You need to hold your like push-up position in place for like a long period of time, and that's what you do, and then you slowly go more and more down until you are able to complete a push-up. Don't worry about like you're eating more protein bars to make a difference, okay? Eat a good diet, eat real foods, eat steak, eggs, avocado, like, meat and fruit. But when you're worried about the push-up, I just want you to worry about doing the push-up position first and just getting better at that, okay? That's what I want. Bro, what's your favorite game? The game of life. Please stop swimming. 7-2 drive. What's the best vegetable to eat? Make your food more healthy. So vegetables, I'm not like I think vegetables are okay, but they're not like a superfood. It's not like, oh, I add vegetables and all of a sudden I'm so healthy. One of the best vegetables for you, I would say, is carrots. But I'm not saying that you eat carrots, all of a sudden your life just instantly gets better. Like, that's not how vegetables work. I think they're a good, add-on to a meal. But I don't like preach them as like the superfood, because they're really not. And especially when people eat salads and think that they're being so healthy, it's like, bro, you're drenching that in seed oil, dressing, and a bunch of croutons and a bunch of bullshit cheese. Like, that's not good for you at all. What up? Just made salad last night for my birthday. What up? Best way to stick to calorie deficit without using an app? Mental discipline, high protein foods, animal-based diet would help, because you could do calorie deficit on that, and eating steak would help you get more full, so it would be easier to do the deficit, because you'd be eating protein and you wouldn't be eating like so many carbs, and then you'd only want more food. So that's what I would say to not use the app, is have extreme mental discipline, eat more steak and fruit. What up? Hello. What up? Always stumble upon this guy's stream. I always think, what up? Pineapple is good for you health-wise, and you're so okay. How old are you? 22. Is your hair inspired by TikTok? Bro, what's up? Podes, Halvar. What is the best starter workout for a workout? What is a good fruit? Blueberries, mangoes are the two ones I go for. But I would say, like, if you're asking for like a healthy fruit, probably blueberries. Thank you for the subs, guys, by the way. We're trying to get to 6,100 and we're getting closer. But yeah, probably blueberries, because they have extreme amounts of antioxidants and they're really good for cognitive function and blocking out like neurotoxicity. So if you're like a big, like, I'm not saying, but if you're like a drug person and you have like a lot of like, and you're recovering, blueberries are really good for that, because it really like helps with like combating neurotoxic drugs that have compounded in your brain over time. My family doesn't have a lot of money, for Steak, though. Also, my form absolutely sucks. I thought like a broken tip and got hit with a tornado. That's why my brother said I agree with him. Okay, so here's the thing. You don't have to like get the steak, but you could be getting ground beef, which is actually cheap, so it's not that expensive. But I'll tell you, don't worry about the food right now. I just want you to worry about, like, you're saying the form sucks. Okay, well, you should watch a video on how to do the perfect push-up. Or you can even look at my live stream that I posted. It's kind of deep in there. But if you want to look, it's maybe like 25 down. I do push-ups there, so you could watch those push-ups and look at how they go. But the point is, I want you to just put on a music, put on a song to get you hyped, get you ready to go, and just hold the push-up position. I don't want you to try to do it or attempt to just hold it and see how long you can last doing that, okay? That's all I want you to do. And then just go from there and just slowly get better, okay? And I'll tell you right now, man, the excuses will never get you out of that spot. What will get you out of that spot is just doing it and then doing it multiple times. And if you are strong enough to type words on this phone, you're strong enough to get in a plank position on your ground and get into push-up position and get better at push-ups and go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 10 to 50 after, who knows, maybe 6 months. What's a good substitution for steak? Can't eat steak, unfortunately. Chicken, eggs, fish, lamb, except chicken is. Okay, thanks for your advice. What's that cute chicken from? Do you have thigh highs? Thigh highs? What does that mean? Ground beef. What's a good substitution for steak? Like I said, eggs, chicken. Really, what should you say? Jake, he's so smart. He wanted to. So yeah. I was doing push-ups in the garage, and my dad said you're doing push-ups wrong. What am I doing wrong, bro? Okay, first off, I find it funny that your dad says you're doing push-ups wrong and then doesn't assist you on how to do it. I feel like you should call him out and be like, okay, well, tell me how to do it. But if that is happening, I don't know what you're doing wrong because I didn't see it. It's funny that your dad saw it and you didn't ask him, but you're asking me who didn't see it. That's hilarious to me. But my point is, I want you to do them so slow and controlled that it's basically impossible for your form to be bad because you're okay. One of the best strategies I can give for push-ups is this should be aligned with your shoulder, okay? So it should be all straight. I don't want to show you guys right now because this tripod's in a really good angle and I don't want to mess it up. But look at my YouTube live stream, and that's where I do push-ups. What up? Eggs are great, yeah. Opinion on the French? I don't have any. Bro, you look cool and strong, so I was wondering, can I get mine? That was crazy. Honestly, I give props for that statement. Just the confidence of it was insanely good. Okay, we only need 24 more subscribers hit the goal as well. We're at 6,076 subs right now. Here it is, yo. So, 24 more subscribers. Let's go. Yeah, well, ChatGPT is your best friend on what to eat. Yeah, I was talking to I haven't done this in a little bit. I usually talk to ChatGPT all the time, but I was using my ChatGPT today, and I was understanding that something I was saying, they were not a fan of. Like, they were like, slow down there. And I was like, what do you mean slow down? Why is this allowed and this is not? And it made me realize that someone's controlling something about it. Obviously, that's happening. That's how it's made. But, like, in a truth way, that's very, very interesting. And they try to, like, hide it, too, and be like, no, I'm just here for, the outside perspective. I'm like, but if I bring this up, then you tell me that's an extremist view. But this other thing is an extremist view. What makes you the decider of that? And they're like, no, I'm not. Like, it's very interesting. For real, like, it says slow down there and some shit. I know, dude. In my ChatGPT, unfortunately, like, sometimes especially before I did not navigate it the right way, and it would be like, okay, you need to relax. You can't be saying stuff like that. And I'm just like, bro, you gotta chill, dude. That would happen with my ChatGPT all the time. They'd be like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop you there. I'm just like, fuck off, bro. Holy shit. Hey, what up? What do you like to do in your free time that doesn't involve fitness? I like nature. I like hanging out with friends. I like being athletic, so like going to places and doing things. I like doing activities. Like, I'm a pretty like everything kind of guy. Like I'm in college, I like to go to bars, I like to go like, bowling, like to go to nature places. Um, and if I'm in Florida, I like to go to the beach. What up, what up? Yeah, bro, what up? My big gang. No, you're good. What up? Hey, what up? High Fine Shit, what up? Yo, bro, what do I do to get a mod? You gotta be in here a lot, and you gotta be putting in motivational stuff. Let's go, dude. We're getting more subs. Let's go. Let's fire. We gotta keep it up, keep it moving. But the sub count is going up. Thank y'all. I'm hoping to hit 6,100 by the time this is all over. And right now we only need 23 more to get there. So we're not too far off. 6K was definitely a difficult one to hit. Actually, you know what was our hardest milestone to hit was 3K. Because that day was so annoying. If you're an OG, you know about the 3K day. But if not, then you don't. It was very difficult. Bro, you have a favorite sport? Football. I can bot you sub LOL. I don't want bot subs. Because that'll fuck up my algorithm. Bro, what are these questions? Let's chill. Can y'all stop asking for a mod? Jake has 3 standard mods and 1 managing mod. I think he's good. You work? Hell yeah. Bro, Tato. Height and weight. Like 6'2", 160 something. You doing Gatorade? No. Is that real? Good drink. One of my friends said it was, no. What up? Hey, yo, what up? Sup? I can tell you can get to 100K, 99K, and 1 million subs, bro. Oh, thank you, man. Much appreciated. That means a lot. I mean, we're doing okay with the sub count. We only need 22 more. So, yeah, not bad. I'm looking at it right now. Thank y'all for the subs. Are you bulking? I'm lean bulking. So, I'm never going to lose my 6-pack, but I guess I'm still eating, high-protein foods. So lean bulks. Animal-based diet. That's what I'd call it. You know what I mean? Red meat, fruit, raw dairy. 2 pounds of red meat a day. What do you do for work? I'm a coach. I help men in the 20s boost testosterone naturally through diet, life, sound train. Oh, good. A clean bulk once. Bulk, okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. What's going on, man? Nice haircut. Oh, would you ever compete? No, never. Never in, like, any bodybuilding, anything. Put the money in the bag. Did you ever see yourself where you are now? Wait, did you ever see yourself where you are now when you were freshman in high school? So I did have a reality of myself. I would look back or like look at it and be like, I want myself to look like that for sure. And, I definitely feel like I got to that point. But I think the difference is I didn't think as a younger person how I would think. That's the biggest difference. I only cared more about like what I would look like and what my life would look like. I didn't even care about how I thought, which now that I'm at this age is way more important and way more like the actual thing that's a big difference or was the difference maker in the mind. You know what I mean? It's kind of difficult to explain, but I feel like you guys see what I'm saying. There's also a lot of nuance to it. Favorite football team? Dolphins. Even though they suck. I officially have member for a month and 2 days. My badge will be better. Hell yeah, good stuff. Can you please buy me a PS5? How many times a day do you eat? Like 2 or 3, depending. But the calories are usually 3,000 to 3,500. So it's like big meals, like very big meals. But sometimes I fast because it can boost testosterone. I will never talk about you because you got Riz, but I got no Riz for real. What the fuck? Someone that says I got no Riz for real, that is someone that should be putting in reps to get like Riz. Because, I mean, it seems like you want it. Like, I got no basketball skills for real. It's like, okay, how often are you shooting hoops? How often are you actually trying to get better at, basketball? Because if you're not, then you can't really be complaining about not being good at basketball. Same with girls. How often are you talking to girls, actually making approaches or trying to get to know them and, date them? If you're not doing that, then how can you complain about not having Riz? You know what I mean? You're not getting your reps in. How old are you again, bro? 22. Like Arsenal football team. Please don't be you. Thank you all for the subs. I don't know what that is. Do you drink Gatorade? And is it real drink? That's good stuff. Yeah, no, you already said that. What's with the hate? You kids really have nothing better to do. It's a motivational stream. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. This has been a really, really good stream. There hasn't been too much hate. You know what I mean? I'm pretty like I enjoy this. Why are you obsessed with how you look? Have you ever heard of being vain and having an inflated ego? Well, there's a couple things to that. One, I don't really know where you're getting that because I didn't really say that. You're saying that. You're saying all those things. So maybe you think that. Maybe you think that. Like, it's funny when someone's like, you think you're that guy. It's like, I didn't say that. You said that. You think I'm that guy. It's very interesting. Are you unlocking Hulkmania mode? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. What sport do you do? So I used to do lacrosse, football, basketball, and now I'm in college. So I just lift weights and do MMA and calisthenics, which obviously calisthenics is not a sport, but yeah. How are you doing? Good. Who's saying? Yeah, no, it's been a solid stream. Y'all been very nice. Thank y'all. Is this what happens to popular kids after high school? I was not, guys. I was not fucking like I wasn't like super popular in high school. I don't know where the fuck that comes from. If people think like I'm this fucking person that peaked in high school, you have me so fucking wrong. You couldn't be more wrong about me. You literally could not be more wrong about me. And you could just literally watch videos of what I look like ending my senior year in high school, and you can pretty much see high school was the last place I fucking peaked. I'm in my peak right now, or I'm in my best right now, but it's still not my peak. It's just my best. I'm in my prime right now to a certain extent, but it still will be better. Like, I'm always in my prime, and it's always getting better. But high school, definitely fucking not. Okay, my bad. Yo, I got to be my ops. They switched it micro. I had crush, but we got. How long you been training for? 3-4 years. How to discipline yourself to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So for me, I just do it, and I kind of have the thing where, okay, there's a couple things to it. The first couple days, sometimes it takes thinking about a specific thing that really bothers you in your brain about your life to then just motivate you to be like, I have no other option. I have to do it. But after a couple days, you kind of get used to it. And then since I post it, it motivates me to do it more because I'm like, I got people people are counting on me to continue doing it. Maybe that's true. Maybe that isn't. But me thinking that is true is going to help me continue doing it. And that's kind of the mindset behind it. Yo, gotta go. Jake, stream real quick. But I'll be back if no one joins 5 minutes. Gotcha. Well, then go. Don't let a breakup upset you. Just keep getting better. Don't look back. Facts. Push-ups are important after a breakup. Favorite type of music? Funk. PHONK. Sorry, I'm reading these too fast. I'm starting to get tired. Come on. Let's lock in. We got this. Thank y'all for the subs. We only needed 19 more to hit the goal. Thank you for the gifts, Scott. Much appreciated. Do you have a really embarrassing moment in school? A really embarrassing moment in school? I'm sure I do. But the reality about embarrassment is that you can ask a bunch of people in my high school, what was the most embarrassing thing that kid did? And they'd probably all give you a bunch of different answers. And they might all be right because everyone's perspective of embarrassment is different. One person may think, oh, that was super embarrassing. Another person might think, no, that's not that embarrassing. But that thing, that's embarrassing. Embarrassment's all about perspective. So I'm sure there was, but I don't really look at embarrassment that way. I've turned the way I look at embarrassment. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm fucking shirtless doing a live stream. But some of the times I get so deep with it to the point where if I'm about to do something and then I'm like, wait, no, I shouldn't do that. There's like people watching. I force myself to do it to enforce the idea in my brain that I don't care what other people think and I don't care about being embarrassed because embarrassed is an illusion. You know what I mean? We're on a floating rock. So I'll do that specific thing. Like say I'm about to take a water out of my backpack and it's like, oh, that's going to look weird while I'm walking. It's like, I don't care. Embarrassment's an illusion. You know what I mean? And I take it that far, Sometimes I do it. I could get more deep into it, but, that's for another video. Because I want to make a video like that talking about that. How old are you? 22. You're welcome for the gifts. Hello. Are you a weightlifter? Yep. Could you help me find someone to play Valorant with? Actually, I can. I know this person that plays Valorant. He used to be in my streams a lot. What up? What up? Thank you for the gifts. You should focus on studying things like love is brutal. Just don't fall in love before something broke. Yeah, I mean, the focus on study, that gets a little difficult because then you're telling the person to focus on something. If it's school, it inevitably leads you just listening to other people your entire life, so that might not be the best move. But focus on like push-ups and making money, that's a vibe. And you can still focus on like, dating, but don't be too emotionally reactive with it. That's why they say don't fall in love. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't like go out in the world and date. Yeah, I mean, because you don't want to be that guy that just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing at a very like when you get older. Can you tell me? Yeah, you're welcome. If you were a weak girl that is trying to work out, what would be the best thing to use at the gym? I would just honestly start doing push-ups and pull-ups right away because that'll get my functional strength and my tendons and ligaments good. One day I'll fitness coach like you do and hopefully motivate people the way you do. Awesome. That's fire. Pokemon wasn't popular at all when I was in high school. I wouldn't call you a loser. Crazy times now. I hope you don't like Pokemon. I never gave a fuck about Pokemon. That was not my thing. I was into football. That was kind of my thing. I was into sports. And this was the difference kind of a little bit between me and my brother. He was more music inclined and like, I don't know, I guess car and fashion inclined, and me and my dad were way more sports inclined. We had this sports kind of mindset. It's very different. My brother, he literally makes songs now. Like we just have two different like things. I don't even fucking know how to describe it, but it's just I'm very not good at music or art. Okay, you know what I mean? When did your last relationship end, and tips for getting over someone? So I've never been in like a labeled relationships, but I do have great tips for getting over someone because, you know, we've obviously all been through that. So if you're a dude and you're trying to get over a girl, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not going to get over her until you find a girl that's either at her level or better. You're basically not going to get over her, okay? You can still, you know, put in the work, do your push-ups, make your money, get more charismatic, upgrade yourself, but you will not get over that girl until you find a girl that's better or the same level that does the same things. Till then, not going to happen. Now, she doesn't need to be your girlfriend, but it needs to be a girl that's doing that for you. That's why it's kind of like a little bit tricky to get, you know, in these long-term relationships because after that, you might be stuck like needing it or at least thinking about that person. And some people can deal with thinking about people all day and not give a fuck. And then it's like, it really depends on what kind of person you are. But again, if you're getting over anyone, one of the best things to do is focus on your goals, get good at making money, push-ups, getting charismatic, getting good at life, doing things, you know, getting your reps in, maybe talking to other people. All that. Not to be bad and weird, but like the way you say bad words. Shit, the only thing I care about is some fake news. That's funny. Never seen this, bro. If you were a music creator, what kind of music would you post? I don't know. I have no music. I have zero music, like, I have zero music talent. Like, you know that talent that music people were born with, like Kanye? Kanye just has something he was born with, that thing where he can just see shit before everyone else does. I have the opposite of that. You know what I mean? I was able to run. You shouldn't really have access to this live. I doubt your parents want to say those. Calisthenics Magazine is the best start for your physical. Thank God, I like you. Chat, I'm 32 and started smoking freshman year of high school, and I regret it. Weed will only hold you back and waste your money. Hey, man, I'm going to keep it real. I will tell you this. I think one of the worst things someone could do is, start smoking weed young. And even worse than that is start smoking weed young every single day, multiple times a day. That's where it really gets bad, okay? Because obviously there's gonna be people that do it like, you know, once and then they try and then that's it. The people that say they really like it and they end up doing it multiple times a day, that's the big hit. That's the big, like, that really is gonna hurt you. You know, because a lot of people they get into it and they're like, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. Everyone says it's that bad. It's not. Like, I'm just going to do this all the time. And then they get to do this all the time. Like, oh, that's why it's that bad. You know, so you have to be very, very careful with that. Okay, thanks for telling me your advice. Yep. You are not very good at English, bro. How old are you? 22. Life advice. Hell yeah. Every guy should enter Lone Wolf Maxi phase. Yes. Never forget the balls. Oh, thank y'all for the gift or the subs. We only need 18 more subs to hit the goal. Hey, what up? Welcome. Got you in time. I like your chain. You look like Benson Moon. Yep. Is this the angle you see everyone at? This. I have to go back to work. You have a good night, Jake. Hell yeah. Hit the subscribe button and like the weed is the worst thing. Yeah. Hi, Jake. How you doing? Chat Benson Moon. How to focus on fitness goals and overall health when you live at home and your parents constantly have you working on your studies. Okay, so if you are unable to get access to a gym, That's when you need to, like, do the push-ups in your room. And low-key, if you're, like, angry, if you're bothered that your parents are, like, hurting you and you feel like your parents are holding you back from becoming, like, really ripped because they're not letting you go to a gym, you should use that motivation in your push-ups in your room to be like, not like I'll show them, but like a certain thing where it's like, I'm here, I'm doing it. Like I can still do it. And then you'll just be jacked for no reason. They'll just come out of your room just jacked. Like, whoa, what happened? Weed and alcohol is the worst. Like, do you do it one time, then you do it second time, and then you start doing just get into addiction. Yeah, low-key basic, but true. My friend lost 100 pounds and got out of obesity by smoking pot. Stop the herb, hate chatbots. Okay, look, there's so much nuance to this plant. Okay, there's so much nuance to it. Okay, to say it's one specific thing is very, very, very cut and dry, because you have to be careful about how you talk about it. You really do. Because there are people that really have seen benefits from it, and they're undeniable. But I will tell you, I think there is one thing I would tell you as a kid is more than the don't do drugs is to don't do drugs every day, multiple times a day. Don't start doing that. That's the bad. That's where the bad is. Like, obviously drugs are bad, but that's where the real bad is. That's where the issue comes in. Like, a lot of people think the issue is the first time they're doing it. It's never that. The issue is when a kid likes it and then they do it again and again and then they think it's not that bad for them. That's the issue. That's where people get fucked and no one talks about it. You know what I mean? Bro is muscular and kill the car. Oh, thank you. Okay, what the fuck? Do you like guys or what the fuck? I like girls. I'm straight. So hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day, but I'm probably gonna end the stream. We tried to hit the goal of 6,100, and I mean we were close, but we low key couldn't hit it. We got 6,081. I tried. We need 19 more. Is what it is. And keep it in your until you're an adult and safe, wise about it. And if you do, make sure you stay protected. Wait, beggar. Number one. Why are you straight? Oh man, what the fuck? Drake Mays. Once you get into addiction, that's hard to get out of. It's like my streak. Yeah, what the fuck? When's your next live stream so I can mark my calendar? Probably tomorrow morning. You're cute, thank you. Alright, so hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. And try to keep winning. Peace.